Hello everybody, welcome back to Super-Duperville, Episode 2, Out on the Towns. I am Mike of Dragon Rider Gaming. Thank you very much for joining me. We have a few new goals for this episode. Number 1, we're going to try and reach milestone number 5, which is Busytown. And that requires 5,000 people. Number 2, we're going to try and reach milestone number 6, which is Big Town at 7,500 people. So hence now you get the title. We started out at Boomtown. We're going to move to Busytown. Then we're going to go to Big Town. The third goal for today is to push the upgrades of the existing populace towards the 11,000 person goal for small city, which we will likely achieve next episode, if at all. We will see how it goes. So a little bit of housekeeping. Just want to mention that the rotating cinematic view that I did at the start and end of last episode, I'm going to take both of those and combine them and put them at the end of the video. Therefore, I'm going to shorten the intro and outro some and remove the credit scene and stuff at the end, and I'm going to put that in the video description. All that information I'll just put in the video description. That way at the end of the video we can kind of see where did we start out at, where did we end at, and kind of a good comparison shot of the city that we built during that time. So without further ado, let's get to it. So when we left off last time, we had no demand for things. And so I did a little bit of research because this went extremely fast. So as a result, essentially, we are victims of our own success. This built up so quickly. You hear people upgrading still. But we built this so fast that the demand on the screen is not showing that we need any more people. So there's two things I'm going to do to help with this lull in demand. One is I'm going to reduce what I have out here as far as what keeps getting rebuilt. I don't think that we are going to need all this commercial. Commercial demand will jump back up a little bit, but I'm going to eliminate these two blocks. I'm going to place down where I want my additional residential to go in when we do get some demand back. And the other, there's a few theories out there as to how to really drive this, but the main one was drop your taxes. Whoops, I always hit the wrong button for taxes. Just on residential, we're going to drop it back to 9%. And right away you see a little bit of demand jump in there, and it'll drive up. And so to help show this, I'm going to click on Demand Master so we can actually see this and watch it. So you see the residential demand here jumping up to 16, 18, it's slowly growing. And so we will start to get some people to move in here. I want to start doing this, which is going to be spacing them out so that we can extend our electrical grid and so forth like that. Some of the other basic ideas is make sure, if we turn on our F1 here, make sure that you keep the satisfaction levels of people up. So we're going to go over here, we're going to right next to the police station, we're going to drop in a small park, which should make the people on the inside here very happy, and it did. That's excellent. We also want to drop one over here in the industry section, and although it doesn't really need to be there to make people super happy, I'm trying to think where I want to put this, probably down here. We'll just drop it at the front, and hopefully it has a little bit of an effect on that area, helping to drive businesses to upgrade. And that's the idea. Not only do we want to drive in new people to our little town here in our starting block, but we also want to make sure that the demand is kept high and people are kept happy so that they continue to move in. I'm going to try and find something that assists with slowing my cursor movement down. Not my cursor, but my keys, my WASD movement keys, because this is still really fast and I would like to be able to spin around slower when I'm using my keys, because when I go into speed mode or I'm jumping around the city and I'm moving my camera around with my mouse, it's very distracting, I'm sure, for you. So look at that, we got demand through the roof now. and I didn't turn on, I didn't activate. Oh, this is doing it on its own. These are the levels. I have not actually selected to say fix level and set it here and go. I didn't touch these bars. Just by dropping taxes, we have super high demand for residential. So the other problem that we witnessed in the last episode was how fast we grew. So if you grow too fast, then it is going to cause not just death waves, but actually education waves and commercial and industrial demand waves. What drives residential demand is commercial and industrial. So when your residential demand is high, that means that your businesses and your industry are needing people to move in, essentially. And if you go through like I did at the start and just click, 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 and you get a ton of people to move in, well, the people move in, but they don't go out immediately and look for a job. They got children and stuff that they're going to want to put into education and such, so they got a bunch of people in the elementary school here. Got 188 students. They have to get educated before they can get out and get into the workforce too. So let's see here. Our high school, we got 720 of 1,000. So, I mean, they're filling these things up. So it's not as much of a concern of having over-education. Why do we have sewer problems? What? Oh, we got to raise this up. My goodness. Oh, yeah. People are not happy about water and sewer over there. There you go. Everything better now? Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off because we don't need that up now. We understand, hopefully, that helps me. I just educated myself, and I'd like to educate you as well. That you don't just sit here and slap down a bunch of stuff as soon as you see this. You want to gradually grow. And we were in a rush last episode to really get a lot down and to push for the goals. We got tons of goals to happen this round, but we have some money. We're going to try and do this a little bit slower. I'm going to try and pace this out as much as I can, and I'm going to leave it on fast speed just to assist with, the in-between times. So I'm going to do something here. Just connect up these roads. Space already occupied. What is there? Oh, I have the power line underneath. Nope, we need to go underneath. Where is it? There it is. Yes, I wanted to delete that temporarily so I can get this road in, please. Thank you. He'll complain he doesn't have power. Yes, I know. I will be right back with you, sir. If you will just hold on, sir and or madam. I'm actually going to put in an above ground one here just to bring him power to the edge of the road. That way he has the power. The other thing everybody, of course, recommends, just make sure that people have everything they need. And I'm going to be expanding up here, so I'm going to throw down a police station. We're going to stick it towards the front end of this. I was waiting for it to snap in place. There we go. So I want it there. That's good. That'll service this end of things. We got the other police station, of course, up here. So that kind of puts it on both ends of the big residential area. Now we'll slap down a little bit more. Let's go here and here. And I kind of want to do this spread out a little bit, so I'll go here next, here and here. And then we will go back and start filling in some of this other stuff here. So as you see, commercial demand is not high. It was high before because we had so many people and they all wanted to go out shopping because they're not working. Hey, if you're not going to work, shop. That's what I say. Why not? So before we get filled up here with our spacing out, I'm going to expand over here just to get the grid layout going and try and continue our beautiful little path here that we have going. 6-lane highway, I believe it was. Yes. So if we go across like this, go 90 degrees and take it a full 100 units out, should plop down a bridge. Good. It got a bridge down so that people come down the main highway. They're going to have to come down there to get to over. That doesn't look right. Kind of came in flat and then had to do a little uptick. No big deal. And that burnt about $30,000. That's nice. Okay, so we still have high demand. I think we can expand a little bit more over here. Even doing 3 at a time, I'm kind of cautious about, in a sense, because I'm like, well. And I do have industrial demand now. You see, we don't have our people complaining that they don't have workers anymore, so that's excellent. This was one of the culprits, and see, he's already on his way to level 2. I love it. He's got 16 people, 11 of his 16 people. He's got 4 overeducated people, but that's what will happen. We have our grade schools, we have our high schools going. Speaking of which, I have to put down some more. You know, we have grade schools and high schools, but if they get overeducated, that's not a bad thing. Because what they'll happen is the overeducated workers will just take a lower level job and they'll just work that job. So we need to get some entertainment out here. Let's go like see what that's gonna do. Probably stick it. I'm trying to think. You know, I could go out here. Can we get another grid here? I don't think we can. Nah. Yeah, we're not going to push it. We will put a large playground here. That should help the north end a little bit. It's not going to really reach these guys in the middle. So we may have to put another dog park. Let's go with another dog park. Where's that at? Small playground. Dog park. We talked about doing this before anyway, so yeah. I'm liking that right there. That's right smack dab in the middle. That should make a lot of people happy. And then we want to get another small park, small playground. No, small park. No, small park is huge. Small playground up here with the... Yeah. Keep them happy, keep them growing, keep them... Oh, we got some people dead. Oh, we haven't put in healthcare. Yes. Let's see here. I think smack dab in the middle here is really going to service a lot of people right next to the high school. Maybe towards this end, and we'll put one on the other side. So there we go. Now we can pick up some dead bodies. That's always good. And a cemetery. Do we want to put in a cemetery or wait for a crematorium? That's at 17,000 people. We're not going to get there anytime soon. So, a sauna. Healthcare facility where people can come to bathe in a hot, steamy rooms. Towels are optional. Oh, come on. Naked people in the sauna. Come on. Nobody likes that. Saunas create a health bonus to the neighborhood around them and increase happiness. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we got sports hall, gymnasium. We can put in like workout centers. Sorry, I got to check these out. Yoga garden. Well, and community pool. Here in Michigan, we got a thing called a wave pool, and anybody that goes there is just riddled with disease, especially right now, right? Can you imagine going there with the coronavirus stuff going on? That would just be nuts. You'd be crazy. You'd be completely bonkers right now if you were to go there. Will that? Oh my gosh. Come on. Yes, it worked. That was so close. Look how close it is. Oh, that's awesome. And that thing's actually in the water, so that's not good. Got an electrical line in the water, people. Man, that river's just cooking down. Look at that. Maybe all the poop flowing out of there will help just solidify it a little bit and keep it from electrocuting everything and everybody on the playground. Yeah, let's go with that. Got to get some water to these people. They're hungry for water, thirsty for water. You know, I did run it all the way down there. That was a little foolish. I only have to run it to the end of the road. Right? And just connect it up over here. Excellent. Smithers, this is excellent. Okay. All kinds of dead people floating around. There's somebody dead in my park? Who died? A dead person's waiting for transport. Oh no, error. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, sure, error. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Why? Not enough power. Holy smokes, I didn't realize it got that low. Okay, cranking this to 150, and we will look at... we can do some advanced wind turbines. I bet the water is super nice for that. 18 megawatts. Kind of does like that. And that just makes power. Very, very noise. But noise pollution. And we're just doing municipals on the outside over here, so that would work. Right to the edge of the city. Slap her down. How much are these costing? 12,000 a piece for 18 megawatts? Yeah, I like those. Okay, whoops, let's go back in there. Drop this back down to 100%. Because we should be good. 117. Oh, we're at 101. I was like, why is that like a weird number there? There you go, 116. Should be even. Okay. Excellent. So now we got power back up and running. We solved that crisis. Oh my goodness, crisis after crisis here. Let's get this across. Oh, y'all. What about y'all? Take it up, y'all. No, let's take it down the road. We're going to do this right. Alright, let's drop to some more demand down here. Start filling in these blocks. People really want industry. Industry. God, it's late on Sunday. Industry they want. And so we shall give them industry. You asked for it, you got it. They still haven't picked up this dead body over here. Let's do this. Okay, somebody's coming. There he is, down there. Come on. Here they come. Finally coming to get the dead body. All right, there we go. That's better. But I watch a lot on my TV, and therefore so it is comparative. You know what I mean? And I want to make sure that what I'm watching on TV is what you're going to see on TV, and the volume levels are different. What I just mumbled through all to say there was that the volume levels are different between my computer and the TV. Obviously, because of the sound system that's on my TV comparative to my computer. My computer, I have the 7.1 surround system. My TV, I just have a sound bar. So it does make a difference as to what is louder, what is softer. For instance, the music that I add in when I do my video editing, I add background music at that point. It's much louder on the TV, much more prominent. I could tell it very clearly. As compared to my computer, it was a little bit softer and muddled in the background like I wanted it to be, except for when I raised the volume during speed build sessions. So they did not pick up the dead body. I thought that would show traffic routes. I thought shows who's coming to do this stuff. Apparently nobody's coming to do this stuff. So I put the hospital... Oh! Hospital. Mike. Get your head on straight. I don't have a cemetery. That's why nobody's picking up the dead bodies. I didn't go in for my death care. Let's bring it up here. Let's go to death care. Cemetery. Okay, so can I put it there? I'll wipe out my power grid here if I do that. Yeah, I can't put it along here. How about a nice cemetery here at the end of this street? That'll service most of that, and will it service over here? Some of that as well. And I don't think there's that high of a death demand right now. There they go. There goes the hearses. The hearsi. Hearsises. He's going to get that dead body. Get that dead body out of the park. It's the children's park. Get that body out of the park. Kid killed himself on the roundabout. Whatever you call those little what do you call these? Are these called roundabouts on the playground? I just call them death wheels. I don't know. We had one when I was young, but then they got rid of it. I think the sisters at the private school I attended did not like it there, and they ended up moving it. Oh my lord, what's with the trash? Oh, my trash heap. Pause. Hold on. Trash heap must be full. It's full. Wow. Amateur issues. We are going to, real quickly here, let's expand this out. Bring this across, and let's drop another garbage heap here. I know they're called, what are these called? Landfill site. I call it garbage heap. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know if that's a Michigan thing. I don't think it is, but yeah, y'all need to get out and get some garbage. Holy smokes, I didn't realize that. Look at that. Well, none of them are red. Well, there's a couple of reds. Okay, I take that back. There's a couple of reds. Garbage is piled up. Go get this guy's garbage. This is the one you need to go get. Look at all the garbage cans that are out front. I did not know that they actually put garbage cans out. I had no idea until like towards the end of my first build, and I was like, wait a second, I actually saw something disappear, you know, when the garbage truck came by, and then I was just like, wait a second, did they actually physically pick up? Look at it, they all just disappeared. Well, until he could get to them. All the ones he could get to. Whoop, and there comes another one. See, and they just, boom! Sorry. Super speed here, right? Okay, so that next landfill's going to fill up super quick. How are we doing here? 4,400. We got garbage to collect everywhere. We're going to drop a little bit more residential in here, just to keep this rolling. Let's go out here. Police coverage, excellent. Fire coverage, not great, but not horrible. They got pretty good coverage here. It's crazy that I put it right next to the industrial, and then it says, oh yeah, you don't have enough coverage there, or it's poor coverage, right? Or high, oh no, that's just hazard rate. I gotta crack myself up sometimes because I do stupid things and I'm just not grasping it. I don't want to do public transportation. Do you see how the commercial demand has not grown? I should have seen that when I was building these. I think I was just in the moment and in the frenzy of wanting to just get it up and get it running. It's got a lot of garbage issues, but they're handling it. They're taking care of it. They're disappearing. You see them going down and down and down. They're getting it done. This thing's already 18% full. You gotta be kidding me. When do I get my incinerator? 7,500. Oh Lord, we gotta hit the last target to get that. Floating garbage collector. Wait, what? Waste transfer facility. Uses garbage trucks to collect and temporarily store garbage. Temporarily store garbage? Who want what? Stored waste can be picked up at the waste transfer trucks from waste processing complex, which is this, okay? The building pollutes less, so it can be built closer to the city center. So this is like a garbage dump point, at which time the waste processing complex sends out waste transfer trucks to pick up garbage from the waste transfer facilities. So you can dot around the facilities. I got you. Okay. And landfill sites. Oh, and landfill sites for further processing into energy and recycled materials. Processing power output is 40 megawatts. Very interesting. Okay. Got to reach 22,000, but okay, we'll get there. Whatever. Okay. That is crazy. And this thing is just, where are we at with this now? Oh my lord, it's a quarter full already. Wow. That is cray cray. So we're just going to keep filling her up. To see how the demand's going down, let's get a couple more industrial areas here. How's our traffic? Where is that? Oh my gosh, all these new buttons. I'm so confused now. Well, it's in the same spot it was before. 83%, not bad. We just got super heavy traffic here. I should switch these to industrial roads so they don't look as bad. But look how, even though it's, yeah, I mean, look at it. It's just flowing. It's just going. The problem is it's a two-way road. And on industry side, I really should upgrade these to a 4-lane two-way road. This one. Small 4-lane road that I think comes with network extensions, if I do remember correctly. Yeah, go with a 3-lane? Probably a 3-lane one-way. I can fit that in there, right? Yeah, it should just be a direct upgrade. Yeah, there we go. And I don't think parking is allowed on that one. So that's, yeah, that's bueno. I like that. That's a bueno thing. Do that coming in as well. People like a nicer road there, right? And then along this main stretch here, I think I will upgrade at least this first leg 4 lanes so that we can get people around, get them moving. We don't need people to park there anyway. Right? Okay. Yeah, we don't need people parking in these. Busytown! Look at that! I didn't even know we were that close. I thought we were at like 4,400. But I should have been paying attention to the background. I could hear all the ding, 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 ding. Okay, so city planning policy. We have not laid out an actual district for this, and I think we need to do that next year. And then we can start working on some of this other stuff. So we got oil industry specialization. Okay, we don't need to worry about that just yet. Tourism specialization. Oh my lord, look at all these new policies. I didn't even read up on all, I was reading up on many of them, but I did not read up on all of the new policies. And then we just got, oh, I thought it fixed these. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we got a lot of Timbo's interchanges here, some more decorative stuff. I love it. Pedestrian walkways. Oh, I haven't even thought about pedestrian walkways. Oh. Okay, yeah, well, okay. We got restaurant. Oh my, wait. I gotta back up here. Holy cow. Okay. Sure, yeah. So we got our oil power plant. I like that. Okay. Yeah, some of these are regular, but skate park, that's new. Fishing. Okay, I can find fishing pier. Okay. Beach volleyball courts, weather radars, tsunami warning buoys. Which means that I might get hit by a damn tsunami now. I love seeing new stuff, but every time I see it, I'm like, great. So now I gotta adjust and build and do all that stuff. Okay. Right back to super fast speed. Let's get this back and get things going. That industry just built up so fast. That was crazy. We want to keep going out here, but I think we've kind of hit a wall here. It's a little bit of an uphill climb, but I think we're doing all right. Yeah, we can continue to do that. Let's back up, go up, and we're going to expand the industry side. that should assist with a lot of just traffic flow, getting people down these main highways. And yeah, we're going to have to use Traffic Manager here and jump in and start doing some control clicking. Click, 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 click. Yeah. And those should all be set for dedicated. There we go. A little bit better. Hopefully that helped a little bit. I mean, this is what I love about this. And I didn't explain that the last episode. Yes, I have them coming in here and turning left, but you haven't seen a single backup here because it just flows. And they just go. And they go. The reason I have them turn left here and turn right here and come out here is because it helps with the flow this way as well. Everybody coming out of here is going to turn right. They're going to have the priority. And get that stuff out of the way so I can use my mouse cursor. And that just helps with the flow of the traffic. Then it just goes right out of the city. Just boom, right out. And they don't have to worry about people merging in here. If they need to come out and come back in, they just do that. Love it. It just helps, especially with this start. Okay, this is getting huge now. This is awesome. Let's drop a little bit more residential in here. We're going to fill in the rest of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with these little sections here. If I'm going to put more, excuse me, I will bleep that out and get a drink of lemonade. It's not a sip of tea, sip of lemonade. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these sections just yet. I want to leave them open just in case I can fit a park in there, but I don't think I can fit a park in there. Speaking of which, how's our entertainment looking? I want this to be smaller. I don't care about that as much. I can't shrink it. Ugh. I just wish that would. It's so big. I've got to zoom out to be able to see everything. Okay, so let's get. What do we got here? Do we have any? What is this? Modular park trees. Oh yeah, I got the modular parks that I downloaded. That works. Visitor 150 and stuff, but it's like it's super small. I want to do that for when I actually build a park. So I'll stick with the regular. Do we want a dog park on that side? I just don't feel good about a dog park. A Japanese garden in the middle of an industrial area. Botanical garden. Now that's expensive though, isn't it? How much is that? 15 grand. That's not anything at all. What am I concerned about that? Do a botanical garden in the middle of an industry? Let me try it. Starting to complain about water, so even at 100% our water's getting down. We're going to drop in another pumping station right next to the existing one if we can attach it up. Yeah, go right there. Power's still good. In fact, we should not need a few of these, so we can clear these out. And no, he's hooked up. Yep, they are all hooked up here. We don't need any of those. We shouldn't need any of these as well because it should go straight across the city. And I might want to build something over here. So let's do the, and I don't, you know, I want to share tips, but I don't want it to be so basic. But I don't know if you know this or not. But okay, I'm in bulldoze mode and I want to get rid of something. If I left click and hold down, I can go in here all day long and I'm not going to delete anything. My left mouse button is still being held down. But if I roll over or mouse over another item of similar type, see how it just zip deletes it all very quickly? So that, I don't know if that's a tip or trick or something that maybe some people don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just gave some education to somebody. That's great. Okay, and we got sewer issues up here. So we got so likewise, sewer is just so low. Okay. Don't I have clarifiers? I do. Inland water treatment center. I also have an inland clarifier. It doesn't matter over here. I think ahead like I'm going to be doing it for another city or another part of our city. I want to make sure I I speaked the righted language. God, that's disgusting. Anyway, okay. So where are we at? How's our demand? We need some more industry over here to draw in some more people. I think I will do the same idea and stagger a little bit. Power should not be an issue to reach those guys. Nope, not at all. Perfect. Water set for this entire grid section. Yeah, we're going to have to expand our residential over here. I'm almost positive we're going to have to extend our residential on that side. We'll see. Next up, healthcare. Healthcare coverage. Let's go click on the healthcare. Good coverage on that side. It's technically unnecessary on this side. So what we will do is, yeah, I'm going to lay in a little bit of municipals, get some power, electricity, and such over here. We already got the water. That's all laid out. We got to get the power over here. So I'm just going to move one of these down probably and put in another one, say, oh, right there. How's about that there? Oh, it's lovely. Look at that. It's going to reach over and be no problem at all. So I think we'll put, I know I put municipal on the outside, but maybe a little bit of residential there and catch somebody that wants to move in and start our power relay. Look at that. Right. Okay. Perfect. How'd they do? Did they make it? No, they didn't. Okay. They're going to need some help. Let's drop in an underwater or underground power line to there. Boom, boom. People were itching to move in there because it's like right on the water. They got a perfect view of all the poop, right? I mean, yeah, they're downwind, or they're upwind. Downwind. You don't want to be downwind from that place. Okay. Oh no, it's not full again. Oh no, it's not full again. And we will empty these out when we can. I'm going to drop another one because our city's getting so big. We are going to need lots of trucks. Let's double check. I haven't done much with Traffic Manager lately. Let's double check the speed here. So again, I'm using American speedometers, okay, but they do have the conversion here, which is nice. So for those of you that use the highway ones, the easiest one is to remember is 65 is about 100 kilometers per hour. 65 miles an hour is about 100 kilometers per hour. So when you see these speeds, don't think that, man, that's really slow. No, it's actually 60 kilometers an hour on this road. So I have to now do the conversion in my head because I was using the old system, so I got used to those speeds and understood the speeds much easier with the kilometers per hour. But I wanted to make sure I kind of, you know, America, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah. All right, so now we got work complainers, people that not enough workers. But I think that should go away pretty quickly. Oh yeah, it already has. Look at that. I mean, they're getting people. Yeah, like yeah, they're getting people. 6 jobs available. Coming back. You know what? Hold on that one. Gonna go there. Got to make sure the electric stays in place. Keeps flowing to people. to go here next, which is not ideal, but whatever. It's eventually all going to go in them anyway. Right? Right? Yes. All right, sip of lemonade. The city's so small, it saves so quickly. I don't see, it doesn't have that freeze point that I got used to in my larger city. I said I had to go where? Here? Yeah. And then I can go up here. So that's the other advantage when you're expanding. If you only expand in single increments, your electricity grid that just automatically expands on its own as you expand your residences and commercial is and the industrial is. When you expand them, they obviously transfer the power. I say obviously, you may not know that. Who knows? I don't know what level you're watching this at. So to build at a diagonal here, or to build into a kind of kitty corner section, allows you to get that grid out quickly, and then you can go back and fill in these blanks, I call them, and it just makes distribution easier. It doesn't cost anymore, except for in this case that I'm running out of power again. Yeah, oil plant time. I want to drop in something different over here, and we're going to drop it in up here. There we go. So that should supply a nice amount, 120. Nice. That's going to help supply for quite a while. I'm just curious because these guys got to be cruising along. 14% on that one, 11% on that. This one's full. That one's full. Man, we got our work cut out for us just to get incineration. Because when I go to, when I go to level and murder all these people, I want to make sure that the landfills can go as well. And you can't just go around deleting landfills unless you want to cheat. If you want to know what the cheat is, I will tell you. It's using the Move It mod. I can literally go into my Move It mod and pick, not that one, Move It mod. Hello, there you are. And say bulldoze, and I could totally just click on one of these and it would go away. It's a total cheat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Districts. Would that help? It probably would. Let's look at some city-wide policies. Oh my lord, I don't remember how to get in there. Here we go. Okay. Let's click on the power usage. It's going to cost us. We got $500,000 right now, though, and we're just making money. Yeah. Don't care if it costs us right now. Power and water usage. Let's get that. A smoke detector. Yes. Recycling. That should help. Garbage accumulation. Reduces tax income. I'm at the 9%. I'm leaving it at 9% because we're growing. We're losing money. Oh my lord, we're losing money. Okay. Maybe we don't do all three of these? 5 cents, or 5 cents. 5 credits a building. We got a lot of buildings. We are losing money like mad. Okay. Increase parks and plazas budget by 20%. All these cost us money. Okay, we got to back off 1 or 2 of these because we've got to make money, not lose it. Live safer. Yeah, we don't need you to live safer. We just need you to live. Want to continue to make money. That's good. There. We'll click on the power usage. Do we want to allow some recreational fun stuff? Slightly increase tax income. Moderately increase tourism. Slightly reduce crime rate. Increase police budget by 15%. We're going to kick that on. So we don't have the issue anymore. I'm sorry. This was one of the ones I should have brought up at the start, is that we have the schools out policy we could implement citywide, right? These are citywide policies right now. I was going to say politics. These are citywide policies right now. I think that, and then when we get down here, I have no idea what these are. I will have to look into the rest of these and figure out. Okay, if you have suggestions as to what the heck I should be kicking in and utilizing regardless of cost or otherwise, let me know. I don't think we're not going to do citywide on any of these. I'll actually draw in some districts if I have to for some of those. So, and do you notice commercial demand has not budged for eons? The traffic is starting to get backed up here, so it looks like we may have to implement some traffic help, because we are getting backed up on these side roads. Something fierce. They don't want to come down this way necessarily to get out. You're getting into the city, no problem. It looks like it's pretty flowing other than this road here. Why all these guys are driving all the way down here to come out there, I don't know. All I can think is perhaps there is a speed limit issue. Why don't they just go on the main road? Why is that not easier? Well, let's try to up this entire road. Why didn't it do that? I did shift. It didn't do the whole thing. Let's see here. Yeah, speed limits, I get you. But there's no special thing to do speed limit on the whole road? I thought there was. Ugh, if I gotta go every single little section here, that's gonna suck. Okay, let's get in position. Speed limit fix time. See, there it got it. Okay, because that's an entire road without an intersection. Are you kidding me? I forgot about the traffic lights. Ugh. Look at that. It's already all... for the most part. I mean, you got some people out here. But that'll encourage people, get out to the main road as quickly as you can and use this, because it's 50 miles an hour on this main road. This is only 30. I think it's 30. Yeah, it's only 30 on this side road. So get to the faster road and use it. This can handle more traffic. It's meant to handle more traffic. So you saw I put this little nook and cranny thing over here just to get garbage collection on this side of the city to these people. People love that taxes at 9%. I'm telling you, that is really helping. And you notice, I don't know if you noticed, but economy. I left these at 12%. Industry and commercial still 12%. It's probably why commercial doesn't want to move in. I'm just going to do an experiment. Why not? Yep, commercial demand. You should start popping in down here. Getting a little bit, not much. But perhaps enough to motivate them to put some commercial in down here. I'd much rather have localized commercial in this section. But whatevs. I like using my Michigan slang. They just instantly... People are so hungry to get into the city because of the cheap taxes. Pay attention, governors and senators and congressmen that are watching this video, because obviously this is what you do, right? Big town people, we hit it. Holy crap. I was not expecting to jump up. It just instantly jumped up. Okay, so let's look at this before I leave the video. We can start building campus areas. That is nuts. Okay, sports arenas. Wow. Okay, blimps at this level, really? I'm surprised they put those in that early. IT clusters, I remember. Oh, wow. Look at all these policies. I am quite literally two expansions behind, two milestones behind on understanding all that. But we have our high density. And I was going to try and see if I could wait and build this whole area up in high density. But I'm probably going to do that on the other side of the river. We will see. I don't know. We'll figure it out in the next episode. I'm just kind of scrolling through these because I've got to come back and look at all these. I'm kind of scrolling them through so that you guys can see a few of these things in case you haven't seen them. Oh, there's so much. There's so much to do. Oh. So we're going to stop there. That will be it for this episode. Thank you so very much for watching. If you like it, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can get notified when I release my next video. Again, I'm still shooting for one video a week. Because of the holiday weekend here, I had an opportunity to sit down late night here. It is actually 2 o'clock in the morning on Memorial Day here in the USA. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming in and spending a little bit of time with me. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.